Hey everyone, and thanks for tuning in today. Now, you've been hearing me and Foster talk about Justworks. Why? Because they're our PEO. The hell's a PEO? We're going to find out. Because they do our payroll, because they do our compliance, because they handle our benefits packages. Yeah, all that's true. You know what else is true? Compliance and payroll stuff is boring to most of us, but it's necessary. Sorry, Robert, no offense, but it's necessary for every business. So, what do you guys come to us for, right? You come to us for our expertise. You come to us for our guidance, not just badass websites, which we have those, no doubt, right? But you come to us for solutions. You're coming to us for efficiency. You're coming to us for peace of mind and quality of life. And so when we find services, software, products, whatever that we like and we endorse, we want to share that with you guys so you can take advantage and see if it, well, at least at the very least, see if it might fit for your practice or practices. So, to that end, I'm thrilled to introduce Robert Zapata. He is our contact, our point person over at Justworks to talk to us this morning and see how he can shape your lives for the better. A little background on Robert. Don't be shy, but Robert's a UCLA grad, right? I'm pointing over here. He's on the screen over here for me. I don't know where he is for you guys, but UCLA grad, Peace Corps volunteer. That's pretty cool. HR savior up in New York, and he's operating on 45 minutes of sleep because he flew into LaGuardia, JFK, RFK, ASAP, and walked home, right? Past all the taxis and Ubers and such, just to be here, just to be here for this presentation and this webinar today. So, a big warm welcome to Robert Zapata. Thank you again, buddy, for joining us. And tell our folks how you can help with their perfect practice systems.
Amazing, amazing. Well, thank you so much, Chad, for that amazing intro. So just high level in terms of how I think we can help your practices. So I'll just walk through the agenda. So first, we'll go through really the common practice pain points that we've not only heard from Foster, but also just who we've worked with. Then I'll walk through just more of an intro on who JustWorks is and how we help. And lastly, we'll go through next steps. How's that sound, Chad?
That works for me, man. This is your
Okay,
show, right?
I appreciate
I'm already sold. I'm already dazzled. I'm already all in. So
it. Okay, love the back and forth. Let's do it. All right, so very high level. I mean, as all of you guys know, just running your practices is tough, especially in today's day and age. So, really, the problems we solve at a glance, really. So, think, most teams we talk to are overwhelmed, and this really ultimately shows up in stress, slower growth, and distraction, really, from serving clients and patients. Um, Also, another key point for us is hiring retention. So, hiring retention is a huge challenge when you think about small teams because, as many of you know, just being able to compete with bigger players is very difficult in the sense that they usually offer more pay, more perks, more benefits, and it's just very difficult to compete. And then, lastly, when you think about just the struggles that a small team may have with practice, a lot of teams are stretched thin and don't necessarily have the time to stay up to date on all the changes and call it employment law or reporting and requirements, all that good stuff. And so that's where we really serve to be able to make a difference. And so just at a high level, when you think about JustWorks, so really JustWorks really exists to be able to help cut through all that complexity, all that toughness of running your own small business and really make teams move faster and feel more confident doing so. And so when you think about JustWorks, really what JustWorks is, as Chad mentioned, is we're a PEO. So a PEO, you really get payroll, benefits, HR, and compliance all in one place.
and Robert,
So
what does PEO stand for, please?
amazing. Thanks for the question. So it's a professional employer organization. And so with a professional employer organization, what you get really is just peace of mind, as what Chad mentioned earlier. We're really able to, again, manage all the payroll benefits, HR, and compliance for you so that you can really focus on more revenue generating activities rather than kind of get stuck in all the back office things that can really slow a business down. And so I think really when you think about a PEO and really what makes us different is the fact that we combine really easy to use tech with 24/7 award-winning customer support.
So you mean the doctors and lawyers that we support, they're going to have more time to be doctors and lawyers?
Exactly.
That
That's
is a
exactly
novel
what we do.
idea. A novel idea. All right. So far, so good, Robert. What else?
Amazing, amazing. So just I think very important to just highlight who we are, so and how we work really. So we work with over 12,000 small business owners and support more than 170,000 employees. So most of our customers have around 17 employees, which I think really speaks to our mission to helping small business owners and really practice owners as well. And so we will also work with employee size to 300 employees. Um, and most of our clients usually stay with us for around 7 years, and typically leave when they outgrow us.
What
So
is that
we work.
threshold for outgrowing, by the way, Robert?
Say that again.
So what's that threshold of outgrowing?
So
What are the, what,
typically it's 200 to 300. Now as we've grown, our mission again is very much designed to be able to help small business owners. So typically around 200 to 300 employees is where that break off
I
point
love it.
happens.
Yeah, no, that's great because, the majority of our clients are never going to get there. And that because by choice, not because they couldn't or, they just, they don't want to. So, so what I'm hearing is this can be kind of a forever home. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
cool.
definitely.
Okay.
Amazing. So we work small business owners wherever they are, really at any stage. And I think this is important for a practice in the sense that we can, again, really meet you where you are. So if you need payroll, we've got a really simple and intuitive solution. If you need our most comprehensive solution, you can go with our PEO. Again, think compliance, benefits, HR, and payroll all in one. And so also what you see here is we also offer the ability to hire internationally. So this is a big theme that we're seeing with a lot of small business owners in the sense that, times are a little tough. So being able to hire more talent outside of the US is a big need. And so this is a product that we offer as well. And so with Justworks as a PEO, what you get really is access to top tier benefits. So medical, dental, vision, 401k, and life insurance. So I think it's important to call out here why you're able to access top tier benefits really at small business prices. And that think economies of scale. So we represent over 12,000 small business owners. And so that really gives us the ability to go to the top tier national plans and negotiate the best rates for our small business owners. And so just in terms of the other features that we offer, think again, payroll, full-time, part-time contractors, plus bonuses and reimbursements, HR tools like onboarding, PTO tracking, and lastly, built-in compliance support. So things like taxes, workers' comp, multi-state rules and trainings, all that stuff that just is very difficult to kind of keep up with. We're there to make sure that you are very much in the know, and it's as easy as just having a couple check marks on your screen that just shows you that you're up to date. Any
And
questions, Chad?
I mean, white collar prisons are still prisons, right? Is that I'm asking for a friend, right? We want to make sure that we are in compliance. We are I know I've never asked you that before, Robert. I just I wanted to get a reaction from you.
Ah,
But compliance, right? Nobody wants fines because of an oversight, right? So, JustWorks can help kind of maintain that, keep things in line, and protect, provide layers of protection for their practices, right?
correct,
Yeah.
correct.
Awesome. And hey, I'm 50 years old. I've never had a cavity, and I'd like to say part of that is due to my great dental benefits. So there you go, Robert. Okay.
Amazing.
Um, Go
So
ahead.
yeah. So just to kind of keep things moving, so very high level in terms of what our key differentiators are. And so really when you think about who we are, so our platform is very, very simple and easy to use. Again, support is 24/7, human-centered, real human support. You can always call. And there's someone to pick up. We also have HR consultants on staff that can really kind of help you walk through that nitty-gritty. We scale as you grow, and our pricing is very straightforward. So we're actually one of the only companies in this space that posts our prices online, just because, again, our mission to help small business owners is extremely important to us.
Transparency is very nice, and I will also say that I haven't had occasion to call often, but when I do, I always get somebody, and I always get somebody who I can hear them smiling on the phone and through the phone, rather. So, always very helpful, always very friendly and professional, which is unfortunately not a given these days.
And so just at a high level, just walking through really kind of, what our track record is. And so we're one of the very few PEOs that are IRS certified and ESAC accredited. And then basically just to give you confidence in who we are, this just basically means that we're the gold standard when it comes to trust and compliance.
Awesome. Okay. Is there anything else they need to know, Robert, or should we talk about next steps?
Let's jump into next steps. I think we're good.
So, how can they get a hold of you?
Great. So here's a QR code. Here you can feel free to just pull up your phone. You can see this will take you to a link directly to what would be our landing page with Foster. You get more of an idea of who we are, fill out your information, and we'll reach out and we can answer any questions that you have to move forward.
Perfect. And what we'll do also, Robert, is we're going to send this. We're recording this, and we're going to send it out to to our folks. So we'll have this QR code, or we'll have a link to the page in the email as well. So if you're not watching this real time, you can follow that and book some time with Robert. If it's not a right fit, no harm, no foul. But I just again, you guys are coming to us for our recommendations, and here's a great one. So give Robert a shout. See if he can help you, and I hope so. All right, Robert. Anything else?
Yeah, thanks. So, I mean, you really just sparked something for me just to say, again, thank you so much for the partnership. We really will just want to be able to help as much as we can. And really, I think kind of what you mentioned, just being able to reach out, if you go with us or if you don't, I'm very confident that, we'll be able to provide value, just help you understand what would be the best practices of kind of where you are and kind of where you want to be. And I think that's really what our account executives are able to provide in terms of value as well.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't, and we wouldn't be having this if we didn't, if we weren't all in and didn't believe, because you've shown it and you've helped us tremendously. So, all right, hey Robert, thank you again very much for meandering your way through the airport shuttle lines and off of Arizona and Mexico layovers and that whole travel debacle, but worth it. So thank you very much. Thank you guys for tuning in, and hey, good luck out there.